a blessing. You know, like I said, yeah, just to get the room would be a blessing. The other stuff we can do without, but it would be nice to sleep in a bed again tonight. I don't have anything on the screen about how to send. So if you're interested, if you can help, you want to help, just tell me and I will tell you how to send. But any help would be appreciated. Any help would be appreciated at all. So we just checked out of the room, got parked. Mama K, really nothing. Just don't really have any plans. Just trying to get back in the room. I've been on Facebook Marketplace trying to find some for the day, or any kind of work for the day. Jay Bear, I don't want to tell that on here. If you want to DM me, I'll tell you. I trust you, but I don't want to put it out in a live. Because I don't want anybody that might decide to call the place and try to keep me from going to work. You know. Yes, he has, Mama Kate. Christina, the interview went good. I got the job. I start next Monday. We did DoorDash the other day for 4 hours and made $6. We spent more on gas to DoorDash than we made. I stopped before DoorDash. I put $10 in the car, and we made $6. So I lost $4 that day doing DoorDash. There's just so many people doing it in this town. It's like there needs to be some kind of restriction on how many people can do it at one time, I think, in a small town. We signed up for Instacart. Supposed to be getting an approval email from them, and I never got my approval email. Uber Eats. There's not a lot of Uber Eats in this town. There's only a couple places that actually is on Uber Eats here. Yeah, we put in for Spark. I think we have. I may not be telling the truth on that one. I don't know if we put on the Spark or not. We don't have an Amazon store here. I wish we had an Amazon hub closer, because I used to deliver for FedEx. And I know Amazon hubs will let you do, the individual comes in, sign up and stuff, and do deliveries. Yeah, I started a new job Monday. Some of those are, and I really appreciate the suggestions and stuff, but sometimes we would have to do Spark and stuff when we actually have a room. Um, Matilda, block them. You see something pops up Matilda, block them. We basically have everything we own in the car. And, hey, Ivy. I didn't even know Ivy was in here. Ivy knows the Matilda thing, block them. We basically don't have the room because right now when we're in the car, and that's where we're staying, we have all of our stuff, our blankets, our fur baby, our clothes. When we get a room, we could do something like that. Hey, big chappy. It's, it's up and down, man. It's like our trunk is full. I don't have the room to put someone's grocery order in the trunk. It's like it is packed.
So what you're saying is we've got junk in the trunk?
Yes. Yes, babe. I'm saying that I've got junk in the trunk.
I just thought I would kind of...
I enjoyed that, though. Every other weekend, they do 12-hour shifts. They do 2 on, 2 off. So it rotates around to having every other weekend off. So, yeah. I really don't want to say because there's not too many places around here that does that. I don't want to give anybody any information on figuring out where I'm working at so they can't call it and cause problems. I know you wouldn't. You've been on here quite a bit. You've always been nice to us, sweet to us and everything. So, but putting it out publicly, I just don't want to. Hey, Tamara, how are you doing today? Hey, Moody. Yeah, I've seen your name and everything pop up a lot, and you've never been rude. You've never been, you've always been nice to us. But yeah, I just can't trust putting it out there. Excuse me, guys. I got a cough I cannot get rid of. Interview went well. I actually start the job Monday. So, start the job Monday. I'll be training at that facility for a week or two. Then I'll be sent off for some training. And then I come back for a little bit more training. And then I'd be doing the job. If anybody wants a cough, I've got one for free. I will give away to a good home. All you got to do is pick it up. Again, I'm giving away a free cough. To my mods, anybody comes in and says anything about Just Stop already or them, block them. Trying to come up with the 120 to cover everything we need today, at least 80 for the room. And Davey says she loves your voice.
Well, thank you.
I have a free cough I'm trying to give away to a good home. So if anybody wants a free cough, I've got one to give away to a good home. No rehoming fee. Just if you've been missing a cough in your life, I have one you can have. It's about 4 months old. Now it will come in times that you don't want it to get there, and like when you're trying to sleep, or you desperately need to tell somebody something, and it's a little annoying, but it's still young, so it can be trained right. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of this cough. Need somebody to take it from me. It's a dry cough too, and it hurt. I coughed so hard last night. I thought I cracked a rib. It's like it was hurting when I was breathing. She's got one too, but hers doesn't fire up as much as mine does. Mm-mm. Hey, James. We're up and down here lately, man. But how have you been doing, man? What's up, Tix? No, we don't have the room for the day. We actually just checked out of it not long ago. We got to about 3 o'clock to come up with the money for it. The guy at the hotel told me that he would block the room out to about 3 o'clock. If I could get back up there the money, we could have a room. Coughing's our love language. So I've got.
Baby, I you so much.
You too. Are you out of the hospital now, James? But no, we do not have a room for the night. We're trying to come up with the money for it. I've been looking on Marketplace, trying to find some work, yard work or something, and I think I might have something lined up for the weekend, but not right now. Yes, Miss Drea, we are. I never dreamed we'd be in this situation. Actually, I had a really good job. We had a house, had a nice vehicle. And then unfortunate chain of events, we lost everything. Ended up staying with my dad for a little while. That got very toxic. In the process of staying with my dad, the truck tore up. And just recently got another car. And I've landed a new job that's a start Monday that is going to be the job to get us back on our feet. So, but we're just been going back and forth between having a room to stay in to sleeping in the car. Excuse me, guys. Y'all hang on 1 minute. No. Not that I remember. Who blew money? We bought a car. We needed a car. We bought a car. If y'all people just... We bought a car. Angela needed a new pair of shoes, so we got a new pair of shoes. And a trip to Dunkin's a couple of times. But we just blew so much money. I called him a couple of times this morning trying to get some work, and he never would answer his phone. So I don't know if he had enough people or what, but I've actually called him yesterday too. Actually, I'll be put in a room while I'm gone training, and I done, explain to them our situation, and they are fine with her coming up with me and staying in the room while we're there. And I'll be getting paid while I'm there. I'll be getting paid while I'm training, so I can cover our weekend room, so we don't have to come back.
Here, I want you to show this. Okay. For everybody that keeps saying something about me blowing so much money on Dunkin's, I'm going to have him show y'all something.
She does reward points on there. She does surveys and all that stuff too and gets reward points. After you get so many points, you get stuff free. So that's where a lot of her Dunkin's come from. She'll do surveys, she'll do all this other stuff, and hold on, you couldn't see it. Let me just pull it up again. I see. You try to hand the phone to me. Oh.
It probably because
of the background. That's weird. How does this Matilda keep making so many different accounts? I don't want to take the background off.
Yeah, because as soon as you do, then...
But
anyway, that's how I get my coffees.
That was weird.
I do things to get free coffees on my rewards and things like that. So, yeah, that's how that works.
But we desperately need a little help today. If anybody can help us out.
Heaven forbid, spend $3. Jesus Christ.
You're fine, Carrie. Mighty B, what was your other account? Debbie, these people you're not supposed to be able to enjoy anything in life. I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. You're just supposed to be miserable and, heaven forbid she uses free points to get a coffee. Mighty B, what was your other account? You're going to say I blocked you on it. If you can tell me what it was, maybe we can figure out what your other account is or why you got blocked.
Let's see.
Robin K240. Jayleen, she didn't get Dunkin's this morning. I know that was some of your intentions with what you sent yesterday, but we used that yesterday to eat, and she got her coffee yesterday though with some of it. But she hasn't had coffee this morning. Well, Jayleen, that is up to you. If you want to, that would be... She would definitely appreciate that. But that is totally up to you. It would be appreciated, though. I start my new job next Monday, or it's coming Monday. I was waiting yesterday to get the information on my start date. but I have that start date. I'll do a couple weeks training there. I'll be gone for 4 to 5 weeks training, and then I'll be back for another little bit more training, and then, but it's all paid training. Some of the trolls right now are probably like, "Oh, I hear a train in the background." You got a ding dong.
I hope I don't.
Me either. Yeah, Carrie, I agree. They just, I don't know. They'll be back in a second. Watch. What?
It's doing that crap again.
Let me see it. Oh, I'm glad you spoke up and let us know that you're against us. That way I can go ahead and block you. J-Lang, it didn't send. It canceled out. Would you be willing to try again? It said it failed to send. Trying to get our hotel room covered for the day. Trying to get it before 3 o'clock because the guy's blocking the room out before 3. Whew. Actually, I haven't. I had to get up and run a couple errands first thing this morning. She's ate a little bit, but it wasn't a whole lot. We had some waffles at the room this morning. Did it go through? Okay.
Thank you.
J-Lang, it went through that time. You've got mail. So, people were just so rude. You know, I used to think that this generation coming up and being bullied and stuff, I was just thinking, man, this is they're just weak. Because when I was a kid, I got bullied for being a big kid. I've been big my whole life. I was a 12-pound baby. I've been big my whole life. My mama's side of the family, you line up 4 of us guys, and we look like the side of a barn. We're all big guys. And back when I was growing up, I